folks, how you all doing? Another T6.1 leaves us today, or tomorrow rather, with full metal jacket in terms of sound deadening. From the front to the back, it's had it all done, and then on top of that, just to complement it all, Rich and Owen have fitted the Premium Audison sound system. So the reason why I'm stood here holding this material is just to show you a little bit about what we do, where we've done it, and how we've applied it. So this is your standard 2mm silent coat. There are lots of other brands. We do also use the Dodo, and we have used other brands before this. Only in the last few years that we've started using silent coat. We buy this in bulk and we get through it in bulk. So that's your 2mm. The black stuff here is standard 3mm. And we fit that in certain areas, which I'll run through as well. And then they also do a 4mm, which is also in silver, but on camera you won't be able to see the difference. So that's why I'm holding up the silver and the black. This is 3mm. This is the 15mm sound absorber or noise absorber. This is your eggshell type sticky back product that you'd find in places like recording studios and such like. It's great for acoustics and it really does help to soak up unwanted noise. Now, starting on the outside of this van, Martin's had the scuttle plate off and has applied 4mm sound deadening all the way along under the scuttle plate. If you don't know what a scuttle plate is, it's the main plate underneath the windscreen wiper arms. So on this particular vehicle, we take the windscreen wiper arms off and the plastic tray, and we fit the 4mm underneath there, and that will stop or reduce quite a bit of noise coming in from the engine bay through the bulkhead. At the same time, we've had the wheels removed or jacked up. We've had it on our ramp here, and we have the wheel arches taken out and the areas cleaned, and 4mm sound deadening applied to that. It's the thickest that we do, and that just again means that a lot of the road noise that you get, particularly from these vans, depending on what size wheels you've got on there or tyres, they do pick up a lot of road noise. So we've done the protection on the outside of the vehicle, 4mm all the way around. Wheels go back on, get torqued up, off you go, done. So that's the outside done. Even if you just came into us and had those bits of those areas covered, it would make a massive difference in overall noise reduction. But then we start doing the exciting stuff. Because this customer was booked in for the Premium Audison system, we've done stages 1, 2 and 3 on the doors. When I do that, it's so solid, it's unbelievable. That's because we have got 2mm silent coat on the outer skin, and that's covered all the way in there. Owen fixes the window up with some gaffer tape, removes the window regulator panel, which you'll see in the video, and applies sound deadening neatly in behind there. Window regulator goes over the top, and 2mm goes over the top of that and surrounding the new Audison component speakers that we fit in there. The mid basses go in the doors. We even go overboard and do it around the speaker, just to allow the speaker to perform and move without creating extra noise, unwanted noise, rattles, resonations, vibrations and that like. Then you've got the noise absorber. So we take the plastic door card off. If you've got a T6.1, I'm sorry to say this, but the quality of the plastic door card isn't as good as the T6. They are more flimsy, they are thinner plastic. So what we do, belt and braces, we apply this noise absorber to the back of the sound card, and that then allows for any cables, clips, wiring looms, plugs, connectors to move and potentially vibrate and make a noise, especially when you've got your Audison system sound up, turned up. It's not very nice. So that will then help soak up all of those. Now moving to the front cab, the whole of the interior headlining gets removed, and Owen has applied 2mm sound deadening on the roof. And also, once all the seats have been removed, mainly again for the premium sound system, we've gone for 4mm on the internal arches and 3mm, which is the black stuff, all on the front cab floor. And then all of that goes back in after Richard's worked his magic on the subwoofer and the amplifier installation. I'll get one of the boys to give me a bit of panel liner as well to show you what that looks like. It's the only thing I haven't shown you. And the reason for that is because we've used meters and meters and meters of this stuff, and it is absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. It's a 12mm product. It looks like this. The boys will cut this down with a pair of upholstery scissors and measure it up, and this goes practically everywhere in the van apart from the floor on top of the sound deadening. So just to cover over the areas that we fitted that, obviously not in the front doors because we've got our noise absorber on there. We fitted it to the roof and all the way along to the back of the vehicle. So again, the whole of the roof has had 2mm sound deadening, and then the 12mm panel liner fitted on top of that, and then the boards go back in. On the sliding doors and on the tailgate and on the rear quarters, you've then got 2mm sound deadening all down the sides, all in the nooks and crannies in through there, and then panel liner put over the top, and then the panels put back in. Once we've taken the floor out, it's a bit of a dirty job, so this has been hoovered and cleaned and then mopped. Some vans are clean, some vans are just used, depending on what they do for a living. So this one was pretty dirty and we've had to get in there and give it a good mop. But once all that's done, giving us a good base foundation for the 3mm sound deadening. That's the black 3mm sound deadening has gone on along the floor. No panel liner, no noise absorber, the rubber matting goes in over the top, and that's it. Full metal jacket in terms of sound deadening. Could we do more, you ask? Yeah, probably. There are always bits and pieces that you could do, from the A pillars to the B pillars to the C pillars, but realistically, I think with the sound deadening that we've done, we would say it's comprehensive, extensive amount of sound deadening applied. And then, not forgetting the most important thing, is this customer has come to us with the navigation tablet style Discover Media system in here, and it's underpowered. It's not very impressive in many respects, but it is now, because it's now an active system. We've taken all the speaker feeds away from the inbuilt amplifier and we've run it down to a 5-channel amplifier that's now being run as a 3-channel because it's fronts. There's no speakers going in the back of this, so Richard has set it up so that we've got your mid bass in the doors, your tweeters with crossovers in the A pillars, and then an 8-inch subwoofer under the seat. And because this customer's got future plans, Richard's had to make the amp and the sub fit under one seat, which is again a bit more involved and complex, but watching the video you'll see the quality of the work we do, and that's the reason why people come all the way down to have work completed by us. Website links in the bio. This is the second one of these in the last 2 weeks we've done. If you're interested, get in touch. Thanks for watching.